Hello and welcome to Working as Intended, your now once weekly World of Tanks stream. I'm Cabbage Mechanic, and with me as always is Tragic Loss. We will be back on Thursday, or should I say Tragic and somebody else from the crew will be back on Thursday with our newly branded World of Tanks something Thursday night show. What is it called?
Late night tanking show.
Late night tanking show.
Think?
It's not that late. It's like
it's not that late.
Not really late.
It's like dinner time. We should call it like the dinner time show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hope you all had a good weekend. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope you're all happy, healthy, safe, and wealthy's probably unreasonable, but maybe wealthy in love and respect for each other.
All right.
So we got some awesome news that'll be scrolling on the ticker throughout today's stream. The most big, cool, crazy, awesome stuff is that rank battles have been fully announced. You can check out the article on our portal. As part of the rank battle announcement, the Bond Shop tank availability is being updated. You can check the list yourself if you're so inclined. And then we have the IS-5, the KV-4 Kreslavsky, the IS-6B, which I personally recommend, even though the only difference between that and the normal IS-6 is the color. For some reason, my stats are about 2,000 higher in the IS-6B. So by my perfectly objective and scientific experience, it's an incredible tank. And the M46 Patton KR and the Chrysler KGF, both of which I really enjoy. So some people aren't happy. They think there should have been different tanks, but those are the new Bonds tanks that are going to be available when the new ranked hit. All right, here we go.
All right, so I'm going to be inviting our first platoon mate, and that is going to be Diamond Waffles. But yeah, so we have a lot going on. So we have, obviously the on-track, and then in a moment, we are going to be posting the link to a contest giveaway that Ontario Regiment Museum has kindly provided us with tickets that we are going to be giving away. They gave us a criteria, and that was you guys have to answer basically a trivia question, which I will post, like I said, in a moment. It's going to be on a gleam.io webpage, so be aware of that. But basically, answer the question. You do have to be a resident of Canada to win. This is because of COVID restrictions, so please keep that in mind. You will have to drive to the Ontario Regiment Museum.
It's a drive-through event, right?
Yeah, it's a drive-through event. Basically, it's called the Tank Trek, and basically it is a hour to an hour and a half long basically tour that you will take from your car, and you basically drive around the entirety of the museum, and you get to see many of their different vehicles that they have. So that's going to be super cool. But yeah, so let me quickly post the link.
I want to note that Meathead is in the chat, and he's upset that he can't win the ticket.
Oof. I know.
I'm sorry, Meathead. This is it's our fault for not keeping things under control.
It's just how it be, But yeah, so if you guys want to join that lovely contest, I will be posting a link now. You guys can sign up. Like I said, it is for Canadian residents only, unless you can maybe somehow convince, the Border Patrol to allow you to pass through and attend.
Yeah, I would say, use your best judgment, folks, but, if you're not in the Ontario, Toronto, Oshawa area, consider how difficult it may be for you to get there.
Yeah.
Canada's an awful large country, so...
Yeah. So please keep that in mind. We do have the post up, so...
We have a platoon of 3 T-57 heavies here, which...
horrible on this map.
Tends to go really hilariously or really unfortunately. We'll see which one today.
True. But yeah, so just hop over to the Gleam link. I did post it in the chat, so everyone should be able to see it. All you have to do is sign up, answer the question, and read all of the details. I highly recommend that you read all of the details because it does outline the rules surrounding your tank trek, which includes the fact that you do have to stay in your car at all times. So you're not allowed to hop out of your car at any point. A couple of other rules are it's 4 person per car. I believe the ticket covers the car. It doesn't cover the people. It covers the car. You have to stay in the car. Maximum of 4 people per vehicle. No minivans is another what's it called? Guideline. So please do respect the Ontario Regiment Museum. They are trying very hard to
what if I only have 4 people in the minivan?
You know, I guess that would be up to Ontario Regiment Museum's discretion.
Yeah. Well, check it out, folks. It's like a safari park for tanks. So that's kind of a cool,
that's
really
a good way
great
of putting
opportunity
it.
to maybe get the family out of the house.
Yeah.
And go see some cool stuff while we're all still dealing with this situation. Meathead, lovely to have you stop by. I hope you're doing well, friend.
Always. And if you guys are wondering what the Bond Shop tanks are, you can go to the front page, and it is in the article specifically for ranked battles, so do keep that in mind, so that way we don't, we will repeat the tanks, but it is absolutely much easier to have y'all just hop over to the article, so.
Yeah, oh boy, I'm gonna die. Wow.
Okay, so Cranky Monkey, who does volunteer at the Ontario Regiment Museum, says the minivan restriction is because of the size. It may be difficult to drive through the tank hangar. All right, fair. Cool, good to know.
So TDP says, from EU sources, it seems that the new Bond tanks will just be in addition to the ones that are already in it. Is this correct? TDP, that is my understanding, is that these tanks will be additionally available and not replace previous tanks. And I know, some people are, not super impressed by the tanks. To me, it's really cool, because a lot of these tanks haven't been available ever, except to people in obscure campaign rewards. So, I mean, it's not going to be a meta choice necessarily, like the IS-5 or any of these tanks, but it's an opportunity to get your hands on some rare stuff that you've never had the opportunity to get in your garage before, for the average player. So I think it's cool. Ruthless says, when you guys go back to the office, I miss Domo. Domo will begin appearing on Thursday nights, I believe, and unfortunately getting back into the office, we are farther away now than we've ever been as far as the state of things here in Austin. So
it's very unfortunate.
I don't know. We had high hopes for June, and things got much worse here, so doesn't seem likely anytime soon.
But yeah, so we are going to be rotating out some of your old favorites. We're going to get people in. We're also going to be having Commander AF occasionally on occasionally on Tuesdays, so that way Cabbage can possibly get some Tuesdays off. Maybe throw him in on a Thursday every now and again. We'll see how things go. And Commander Alex says, is ranked battles easy? For all the years I've played WoT, is it difficult to play? So it's basically, it's normal gameplay, but the big thing is you are going to be playing against people with similar rank, and ranks are achieved at first by placement, so you do play some placement battles, and then after that you will be playing against, and that's my Discord, I am so sorry, you will be playing against people who have about the same skill level, quote unquote, because it is based on placement battles, so keep that in mind.
And also keep in mind that this will be the first ranked battles ever where reward vehicles are banned.
Ooh, yeah. Forgot about that.
That's going to be an interesting change to the meta. It's going to be interesting to see what vehicles end up using. I will post the article once again if you'd like to refer to the list of banned vehicles, but that means no 907, no 279Es, no Chieftains, the T95 Chieftains. So it'll be an interesting meta shift. I'm excited to see if we see a return to the bat chat. We'll see. But I hope it shakes up the meta, because that's really what we're trying to do.
Same. I thought that was my Discord. I know, I'm sorry. I just want to be available for people to speak to me all the time. And I'm super dead here. That was a poor choice. Yeah.
Rank should have been tier 9. There's at least variety and useful light tanks there. I actually would love to see more done with tier 9. I think tier 9 is a very interesting tier that would be a lot of fun to do stuff like rank battles on.
That'd be great. Alright, anyways, we're going back to Garage because all of us are dead.
Yeah, I made a very large boo-boo.
Yeah, same. I should have left when that guy told me to leave. Anyways, reposting the link for the Gleam contest. Like I said, have to be a Canadian resident. Use common sense, for sure. But yeah. Otherwise, up next in our list, we have Mike Ruth.
Yeah, the reasoning behind that, guys, is there's a strong feeling that there's a real stagnation in the ranked meta and stuff, partially because of the inclusion of reward vehicles, and to give newer players a better chance at, feeling like they're playing on an equal playing field. We're sticking to tech tree vehicles for this campaign to see how it goes. So you're welcome to disagree with that. I think there's some valid arguments against it, especially from people who just got those tanks that they are. But a lot of those people have had tanks for several campaigns now, and the ranked battle meta has turned into a lot of chieftains spamming each other's holes from across the map. No, it's not like a specific thing against the 907, Eric. It's all reward vehicles. It's just a flat overall reward vehicles.
All right, posting the link for the Gleam contest one more time. It does have a short submission time, so I do have there's about 32 minutes for you guys to make your submissions. So please do get those in as soon as possible. I will be messaging the winners after the stream. I want to give people enough time to enter, so you have 30 minutes. And then I also want to give me enough time to go through the winners, pick out those who had the correct answer for the trivia question that Cranky Monkey so lovingly provided for you guys. So, what are the new bond tanks? Let me throw you the link for the bond tanks. It is on the front page. It is within the Ranked Battles article. So if you guys want to save that for reference, do so. Highly recommend it.
I do want to also plug, folks, we still have our Razer Customs contest going on.
Ooh, yes.
You can submit your own tank-themed artwork and have a chance to win a bunch of sweet Razer gear, including your own artwork published on a custom Razer mouse mat.
Yeah.
So please, if you are artistically inclined at all, there's no real restrictions on the type of art produced. You just have to put it in a specific size and format.
Appropriate. Obviously. Please be appropriate.
Well, yeah, yes. It has to, anything you can't post on the forums, you can't put in there.
Yeah.
But if you are artistically inclined, please check it out. It's a cool opportunity to win some free stuff. And I'm excited about the different custom Razer stuff that you'll be able to earn. I will be picking up probably the M48 patent blueprint mouse pad for sure.
Tragic. When they increased HP for lower tiers, did they not include premiums? I believe they did. There was I think there was a flat increase for basically all of each tier. Depending upon what tier it was, larger or smaller percentage. Alright, let's push up. That's 705.
13 removing reward vehicles won't bring the bat chat back. We still have 2 wheelies per match. Yeah, that's probably true.
You went all Daft Punk for like a good minute there while you were saying that.
Oh, did I? Yeah, so we are having a thunderstorm out here.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing it as well.
Connection might be a bit iffy.
Yeah.
I notoriously lose my power and internet every time it rains.
Yep. I only get that sometimes, which is great. Wow, where are their tanks? This is extremely strange.
Oh my gosh, that BC just pinned me over like a half inch of terrain. Oh boy, I'm already gonna die again. This is not my day.
Yeah, what are you doing? Where are you even? Oh, you're way over
the
there.
last one was just an arty shot.
I can't
for
actually
500
tell
damage.
if the E3 fired or not, because I wasn't looking. Oh, there we go.
Melt this, let's get a battery backup. Yeah, we should. We should do a little solar, that might be a project this summer, is a little solar panel and battery backup.
Oof, dang.
David says, bless you guys for staying from home. I'm glad you're trying to follow COVID-19 guidance. Yeah. I know Tragic and I both have stuck to pretty serious quarantine procedures, which, you know, we've gone completely insane over the last 6 months, but...
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're, you know, uninfected, at least apparently.
What? What? Hello? Okay, wow.
Hi.
That hurt a lot. Just FYI, if you wanted to know. Wow. 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 No, 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 no.
We need to do like a highlight show where just every time Tragic loses a chunk of health, it just zooms in and so it plays hello?
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 What is happening? I hate this a lot. I don't like this at all. I don't like this bully. This bully sucks.
I'm being pinged when I'm at 191 health for not playing more aggressively.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. Wait, where was he? Oh my goodness.
13 Disciple says, just got an alert. If you see an alligator, please don't approach and call animal control. Not something I get notified for in Michigan.
Okay. Interesting. Game wants you to press 2. No. I think that was definitely on me. When I was backing up, I turned my tank, and he absolutely got my lower plate. So that's on me. Evan Artie says ruthless. Yep. Michigators? What's up, Jimmy Crip? How are you doing? The keyboard and mouse movement thingy is new, question mark? Yeah, so this is actually part of our stream. I did this so you guys can kind of see and, like, gauge what's actually happening on my end of things. Like, you know, it might be a little bit more interesting if we had a faster paced game, but I still think it is kind of important for people to see and understand what kind of keyboard movements I'm doing and like when I fire, blah blah blah, this and that. So definitely. So the 1B tank, when will players have enough tokens to get this tank? Will it mostly be by season 3? 1B tank. Are you talking about derp. Sorry, what tank are you talking about?
B tank is the Rink Ward tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before we have season 3. I'm not sure the exact date, but it's going to be a while. I know that. Silver League all 3 seasons says, or yeah, I think that sounds right.
Concept 1B, that's what it's called.
Players aren't going to be able to earn it until next year, is my understanding.
What's up, Weejix? I love the user input graphics. Thank you. I added it a couple weeks ago. I'm seriously glad that people are enjoying it because, you know, I'm trying to make this more interactive and more interesting for you guys. So if you guys have any ideas, whether you're on Discord or if you're on Twitch, all you have to do is message the World of Tanks NA channel or message me on Discord and I'll take your ideas into consideration. I've definitely taken a lot of ideas from users. I've also taken ideas from other streamers. So if you guys have an idea, I am always happy to look into it. Dancing girls.
Tragic to take it.
Nah. We have dancing tanks and that's about it. Let's see. Gonna go scroll back through. You mentioned, this is from Exo, you mentioned that you would ask about this. I think they should make XX amount of tanks available in Clan Wars instead of just offering the top X number of positions, since many people at the top don't want tanks or already have tanks. Have you heard anything about it? I believe this is for Cabbage. I think you asked this last week, I believe, Exo. Cabbage, any updates on that?
Yeah, so that the response that I got from the competitive gaming folks is that again, the number of people that already have all the vehicles and don't want any more just isn't actually that big.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that those people don't exist. This does not appear to be a primary concern of people playing the mode. Who did I get spotted by?
Sturv.
I don't think I got spotted by the Sturv.
I think you were still
He was up
spotted.
on the hill. No, I was never spotted.
No?
I think,
Maybe
no,
he was firing at the 268. No.
Oh, you know what? That may have happened.
too far.
I think you're right.
Too far.
I think he was shooting at the 268 and it skied over at him.
Yeah,
I don't think I was spotted.
Because both of you were in line, so I was just like, I think that might be possible.
Yeah. No, I think that's what happened.
All right, let's go back to Garage, and we'll get in the next person in our platoon list.
Hey, my dude, how's it going?
Sly Rascal says, fairly new with Clan Wars, but is there any clear info pages explaining building the tier 7 to 8 tanks? Do you mean...
I'm sorry, I missed that one. Fairly...
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, like how to earn them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a Clan Wars question. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit confusing. Unfortunately, we're also not the best people to ask. I have to ask 1904 Big Brother. But I can pull up the article and see if we can hash it out.
Let's see. Okay. We got a couple of awesome Clan Wars people who are hopping in, taking over for the answer for that one.
Thank you, folks. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Ortnoth is an extremely helpful person who we really appreciate.
All right.
Frequently knows more about the vagaries of some events than we do.
Mystery T says, how come there is no tier 8 chieftain, but there are other tier 8 clan rewards? So clan reward tanks used to generally be tier 8, and then we had some... there were some changes, and then it moved into being tier 10s, like the M60, and tanks like the WZ5 something A. Brain don't work today. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Oh, get Wargaming to make this game compatible with the Razer mouse program. Is the Razer mouse program... I'd have to think about that one. Rich, what is the Razer mouse program? Like, I know of the... What is it? The Logitech keyboard... the Alienware keyboard one that changes... your keyboard color depending upon how much health you have. Is it the same for Razer? Do they have that? It interacts with the games. Okay, yeah, I think it's similar. Are they removing tier 10 bond shop tanks? They're just adding them. There's no removals. It's just additions of tanks. So no worries about losing out on tanks that are currently in the bond shop.
Yeah, apologies about the graininess and stuff, folks. I'm pretty sure it's just my connection being poor from home right now.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's lightning interfering with 5G or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Commander says, are they removing the tier X bond shop tanks or adding tanks that were not? I
just answered that one.
Sorry, missed that one.
You're all good. Happens.
Can program keyboard color to health with Razer software. Oh, that's really cool.
So
cool.
Alienware has that as well, which is really neat. I actually had a Alienware keyboard for a while because I had an Alienware computer, and then I did add it to the program that lets you change your health or change the color depending upon your health. So. Kind of cool. I like it. It helps you be a little bit more aware of, you know, what your health is doing. So yeah.
David says no new tier 10 tanks. That's correct.
Oh no.
Kilroy says, are the bond shops tanks premium? So they're reward tanks, Kilroy. So they have some of the benefits of premium tanks, but not all. You can still transfer crews to them without the crews being trained as long as they're of the same nation and class. But I don't believe they have premium credit earning. So easy to use, but you don't get the credit boost, is my understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, good folks. I'll repost the link to the article with the bond shop.
Oh, yeah, I can
listing.
do that. I actually just had it open.
Yeah, so if you check it's in the ranked battles announcement. Has the list of tanks that will be available in the bond shop. The new tanks that will be available in the bond shop. Curmudgeon Gamer, if you're having an issue leaving a clan for whatever reason, you're welcome to submit a ticket to customer support, and they can, if there's a technical reason you can't leave the clan, they can manually remove you in the back end. Kevin, I'm sorry if we missed your question. Please repost it. We will miss some stuff just because we have chat coming in from hundreds of people. But feel free to repost your question, Kevin. If it's a question, it's not spamming. You know, as long as you're not doing it like every second. Chunkalef.
I just realized I was still muted. Anyways.
Oh, you were muted for a while, yeah. Chunkalef says, I hear the Scientology clan is really hard to leave.
Okay, so, asked a question, which was, what can we do with the cars after the Highway Rock event? So once you complete a car, you can actually continue and build the other cars. You get more rewards for building multiple cars, so I highly recommend that you continue on into creating all four. Nerds, jocks, greasers, 3. It's 3, right? Am I crazy?
It says those deputy accounts can still log into the forums. Oh, thanks for the heads up, Alan. Keep an eye out for that. They can't get into the game right now, and if anybody does anything inappropriate with them on the forum, remember the conditions of the deputy account are that any violations that you commit on the deputy account, the punishment gets applied to your main account. So, hopefully nobody abuses that. Because it will go badly for them.
Alright. So there's no new tier 10 bond tanks in the shop? No, there are not.
No, only turrets.
Yes. Preps, not jocks. That's what it was. My bad, guys. I'm sorry.
This game's not going well. We got too many people stuck here in the east or west side.
Yeah. Well, there's...
Rich has seen 2 deputies in both events so far. Really, Rich? I'm so sorry when I hear people are having that experience. Like, when we did the sheriff stream the Saturday of the event,
we ran into like 5.
We ran into so many different sheriffs.
So many.
There were so many games that had sheriffs on both teams.
Yeah. And do make sure that you are following the schedule, because there is a scheduled time in which people are at different tiers. This is to make sure you guys have the highest percentage chance to be able to run into one. So, are bond shop editions going to be about every 6 months or randomly? So, from what we've had so far, our bond shop tanks, the first set of tanks were thrown in, and then this time around it is our, sorry, I'm trying to tank and talk here. This time around it went with our ranked battles tanks, so. Ouchies. Man, that tiger
snagged 3 deputy kills in an hour. Wow, well done.
Panther really likes me. Okay, I'm gonna move because I will probably be that I keep getting spotted, which kind of stinks. Ugh. This is a part about you know, turretless tanks I don't like, is when I'm trying to look around I have to hold on to my button, else my tank moves as well. Don't text in tank, hey? It's dangerous stuff. Well,
it is, really.
You seem very Australian. Sorry. Anytime someone says hey as in like as a filler in their sentence, I'm immediately just like, you're very, very Australian.
Put that one in the gun. Come on, Granny.
Alright, who's better at tanking, Cabbage or Tragic? Not to toot my own horn, but I think I have better stats than Cabbage.
She does. I think we're pretty close, though.
Yeah, we are.
All things considered, if we measure out our performance over... But one thing, Tragic does a better job of playing while streaming than I do. I really tend to play poorly while talking.
Well, you know, that's what I get for streaming for how many years? I don't even know at this point. Yeah, but the X, I think, only works if you are in zoom in mode, so.
Zoomy mode?
Yeah, zoom in mode.
Oh wow, we're dead.
Oh,
I wonder
yeah.
if Udez is going to come down on me. That's what I'd do if I was him.
Yeah, oh. What? Where did that tank fire from? I don't even know. Alright, might as well try and help out. Oh, shoot! Wow. Oof. Alright, let's see. Why you talk too much? I mean, you can always mute the stream if you just want to watch us play tanks. We talk a lot because we generally want to answer questions, and, you know, our streams are mostly meant to dispel... Oop, my tanks crashed. Dispel a lot of myths about, you know, what's going on in World of Tanks, what's going on partially behind the scenes. We can't obviously reveal everything that happens behind the scenes, you know, for fear of getting fired and NDA'd. But we do try to answer a lot of questions, and we do talk a lot. It is for
Speaking
the
of
benefit.
questions, GPC says IS5, and GPC brought up something great on YouTube chat, which is there's 5 new vehicles hitting the bond shot, and actually only 2 of them are reward vehicles. 3 of them are in fact premiums.
Hey.
So the KV4 Kraslovsky and the IS5 are both reward vehicles. You will be able to swap any crew of the same nation and type into them, but you won't get the premium credit bonus. The IS6B, the M46 Patton KR, and the Chrysler KGF are premium tanks. And the IS6B, one thing to note, that does have preferred matchmaking. So you do pretty much need to shoot gold out of it, but it is a preferred matchmaking tier 8 tank that you can earn without spending any money.
Okay, gonna go through a couple of questions. I have Corsair gear. Does their software do the same as Razer and Alienware? I don't believe so. One thing about the Alienware software is you had to have a game that was also linked up to Alienware, and those are deals that games make with companies, with gaming companies. Vex says, "Why talk a lot when need word little?" True. And then
We're going very Hemingway on this show from now on. We're only going to talk as much as strictly necessary.
Which Razer keyboard does cool watt stuff? I don't know. Could probably look it up, but I'm instead going to invite Talk to Me Goose to our platoon. Nice pick. Is it recent? Yes. This is my most recent face. Yeah. No, that would be boring. I think Chivalrous likes when we talk a lot, because we rag on each other constantly, so. Alright, I'm gonna repost, by the way, the Ontario Regiment Museum a couple more times during this stream. I want to make sure that everybody who wants to sign up, which you only have about 8 minutes left to sign up, if you are, oops, I closed the chat. If you
Yes,
are in Canada.
Are you right? Have I been wrong this whole time? The KV4 and the IS5 both count as premium tanks, even though they're given as reward tanks. And I just checked the categorization, and they are listed as premium.
Maybe.
There's so much Watt knowledge. Is it true? Or do the IS5 and KV4 have normal premium tank earning? Does anyone know?
KV4 isn't. KV5 is definitely. Or IS5. IS5, sorry.
KV4 Kozlovsky. They were both campaign reward tanks. I thought they were reward tanks. Yeah, Curmudgeon Gamer, I wouldn't come here for the gameplay.
Yeah, neither would I. Okay.
Pixie Flies, they both have normal matchmaking. So they have normal matchmaking, but do they have premium credit earning? I think that is the...
Yeah.
So no news on the Polish line, and somebody earlier brought up the E100 buff. Not sure if you responded to that, Tragic, but we don't have any updates on the E100 buff yet. We do have some proposed buffs in the pipe for the E100, the IS4, and the T110E5. As far as I know, those are still being tested.
Interesting. So Jen Misters says, my G910 keyboard does an explosion every time my tank is hit. The explosion indicates the direction of the fire. I do not get to see it because I'm looking at the screen, but I've been told it looks cool.
All right, folks, we're gonna ask the expert on the IS5 and KV4 Kozlovsky.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm asking shots at Wills right now.
Ooh. Hopefully he's not wrong.
All right. He rarely is. He usually doesn't answer until he's sure.
That's pretty fair. I bother him and Nyx and Sketchy Alpaca, which, by the way, if you guys didn't notice, actually, I want to make sure. Okay, there's nothing in this chat that's incriminating or anything. Anyways, we did have. Oh no, he hid, or he's offline now. But I was going to show you guys that Sketchy Alpaca finally changed his name to Sketchy Alpaca. Like it was still the untrusted llama, right? For a while. So.
TDP says the tier 8 campaign reward tanks counted as premium due to things we did a long time ago.
Dropping in tier 5.
I'm willing to believe you. There are many twists and turns in the history of Watt.
Is there a code today? There is.
Commander says when you click on the IS5, it says there's a premium vehicle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Commander. That's why I'm inclined to believe TDPs here.
Give me one moment, and I will get that weekly watcher code prepped for you guys.
Michael says in the first half of the month, the new branch will go to the common test where you can try them yourself, and then in August they'll be released.
Ooh. All right.
I think Michael might know more than I do about this, if that's the way things are going to be. Ruthless says G Cabbage will play the M4. Yeah, big surprise, right? Tier 5 and I'm playing the M4.
All right. So I will, once the, sorry. Oop. Oh my gosh, I have too many things on my desk. Once our Ontario Regiment Museum contest stuff finishes, then I'll post the weekly watcher code. I want you guys to focus today on the the Ontario Regiment Museum trivia contest giveaway for 2 Tank Trek tickets for Sunday, July 19th. July 19th.
A real live
Sunday,
Tank
July
Safari
19th.
Park.
Oh my goodness gracious. Anyways. Is gonna get code in here. Wow, Monty. Wow. Oop. Alright. Link to Gleam. I will throw that out one last time. It might be closed by now, but I will for sure, if I can find it. There we go. Got about 5 minutes left.
Oatmeal, I'm sorry I missed your original comment.
Had to pause for a second, copying and pasting this because I had to back up. Am I drinking enough water? I have a bottle of water next to me, which I will take a drink from, just for you.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there was someone watching.
What do I have to do for the Ontario tickets? Well, I posted the link. Basically, you have to answer the question, lovingly provided by Cranky Monkey. The question basically asks, what is the Centurion tank that they recently repaired into working order? You need to get the mark and the designation, I believe. So,
you are welcome to cheat.
Is there a list of the platoon queue? Do exclamation point list.
It's also at the bottom or below the Twitch window, I believe.
Yes,
right?
yes it is. How fast is the T1 heavy fire? Not like super fast, but also not super slow.
Alright, we rooted a scout there, chat. We did some useful work. Got the elk bis, the electric biscuit dead.
The electric biscuit.
Mr. Beatlebaum says, can't wait for the Oshawa Tank Museum tank show. I'll be there for sure. Yeah, Mr. Beatlebaum, have you heard about their, are you talking about the tank trek that we're talking about here?
Ooh, yes.
The drive-through. I'm really jealous I'm not going to be able to go. Like, I literally couldn't go even if I
wanted to,
be locked at the board.
So,
like, no Texan, you can't come through.
Yeah, by the way, guys, if you don't want to sign up for the contest, that's okay. You can also purchase tickets to go on Saturday, which is also super cool. So that's awesome. You can also purchase tickets, I believe, for Sunday, but, you know, we're only giving away tickets for Sunday. There is specific time slots for the tank trek, so keep in mind that you do have to be there earlier than your scheduled time. This is to make sure that they have things ready, and also basically to make sure nobody runs into each other while they're trying to show off all of their cool stuff that they got. So
It's a short 10-hour flight in an international border I'm not allowed to cross right now.
okay, awesome. Can I post the link where Watt shows the new Polish tree for August? Go for it. Just message our lovely moderator, Montague, and he will post the link for you. Just PM him, that way he can double check the link.
What, I don't believe we have. Was that from the super test leaks?
Probably. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh, there we go. I found you, Mr. Stu.
Why is
no more
Tragic
hiding.
being a dirty seal clubber?
No, I missed my derp.
Hey. I'm
Two shots I missed.
I'm being a dirty seal clubber because actually it's really, like, this tank is really great to learn in. I'm actually generally pretty bad at lower tier tanks, so I'm generally pretty bad at lower tier tanks.
Alright, hold on, I might be able to get a Goomba Stomp here.
Can I hit him from here? I cannot.
No, I'm so close! Don't kill him! Yeah!
Hey!
Goomba Stomp kill. It's on Armored Patrol. No, we won't post links to Armored Patrol on this channel.
Are the nerfs coming to wheeled vehicles, mechanic changes, or nerfs to specific vehicles?
Sorry,
it's a mechanic change.
But real quick, I recommend reading the Daily Bounce, not Armored Patrol.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give the Armored Patrol your clicks.
Yeah. Is there a list anywhere to the new Bond shop tanks? Yes, it is in the Ranked Battles article that is on the front page. We will post the link again for y'all. We'll continue to post it, but I highly recommend, if you can, just hop over to the front page, and it's in the Ranked Battles announcement article. So there's the link for that.
And real quick, just the vehicles, there's only 5 of them. We can cover them real quick. It's the IS-5, the KV-4 Kreslowski, the IS-6 Black Edition, the M46 Patton KR, and the Chrysler KGF.
I just done a bad. Instead of locking the platoon list, I cleared it. So if you put yourself on the platoon queue list, try again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I misclicked. I'm sorry, guys. They are very close together. If you've already been in the platoon, I will move you lower. So I know Talk to McGoose has already been in. Same with Mike Ruth. So I'm gonna move y'all down. I'm so sorry, guys.
Rude.
I did
so
not
rude.
mean to do that. I just dropped 3 spots. I'm so sorry, David. I'm sorry.
Shouts of Wheels has confirmed what many of you lovely viewers were telling us earlier, that all of those tanks count as normal premium tanks. So any of those 5 tanks is going to give you a normal premium reward.
Alright.
I vaguely remember that happening, but a lot of stuff happens.
I'm fired. Barry Gooch has fired me from the stream. Good luck, Cabbage.
Oh boy, this is going to be tough.
Alrighty, so our lovely Gleam competition has ended. So if you hadn't gotten any in your submission, I will consider reopening it closer to the end of the stream. But for now, our weekly watcher code is on the screen, and I will ping our lovely Discord members for that as well. So give me 1 second.
Barry fired you. So
yeah, I know, right?
Seems harsh.
Just out of nowhere.
But he did it. I mean, it's right there in the chat.
All right.
You know, hope you get a decent severance and best of luck.
Right. All right, Voss. I sent you an invite to the platoon. Get you in here. Otherwise, did I miss anything?
Oh yeah, is there a weekly? There's a weekly watcher code now.
Yeah, nice. There is. This
Get
week,
wrecked.
Weekly watcher code.
Really, Llama? That was the code this week?
That's me. I was
like,
don't yell at Llama for my amazing plays there. All right, syncing game right now. No worries, Voss. No worries. We will. Awesome. We'll wait for you. Yeah, platoon list is closed right now. I'm going to let us go through the current list before I open it up again. That's just to make sure we don't have, like, too many people in the platoon list. So
Voss busting out the Tier 8 Chieftain T95. A somewhat beleaguered tank. Not a lot of people are fans of it.
Is there a difference between the KV-4 and the KV-4 Kress?
Krevlovsky?
Krevlovsky.
Substantial. Kreslovsky, I apologize.
Substantial says Pig She Flies. Alright, waiting on Cabbage, but we are going into a Tier 8.
I'm being very picky about which tank.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play the T103 because it's got a big meathead emblem on it.
You know, Voss
this
was
tank
calling...
is such a meathead.
It is. Voss was calling me a dirty seal clubber. Look what he's bringing.
That's the Tier 8 Chieftain's not that good.
Yeah.
At least that's the conventional wisdom.
Alrighty.
Voss says it's the best chieftain, actually.
Hey, we have Meld the Best on the... I think your name is Meld the Best in chat, but you're on the other team, huh? I seen you. I'm watching you, Meld.
Sorry, some good names.
Yeah.
We got Johnny Cannon on our team.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. Oh, bad news. The other team has Pro Russian on it. We're done for.
There we go.
We're not pros at all.
No, not at all. Yo, let's be smart about this. No. If I don't want to.
Cody says, got a player claiming he's the CEO of World of Tanks' son, and they know your real names.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're gonna be okay, Cody.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Victor Kisley is a very interesting man, and I've worked for far less kind and generous people.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows my name. I've met him in person a couple times. I don't think he knows my name.
I learned that he knew my name, like, very quickly after I met him.
Oh yeah? He knows your name?
He knows my name. He knows me by name.
He thought I was French. The last time I saw him was at Tank Fest, and France won their game that was playing in the back room during Tank Fest. And he was going around congratulating all the French people.
Kermit says my name is, what was that? Mildred. My name is Mildred. Alright,
That's true, actually. How did you know that?
Oh gosh, I know. Now I'm gonna get...
How did you know that Tragic's name is Mildred?
Now I'm gonna get doxxed. Jeez.
And her middle name's Eustace.
Eustace Bag! Anybody? Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Courage the Cowardly Dog reference?
Wow. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, sirree, Bob.
Oh boy, Llama's doing a bunch of Courage voices now.
Oh yes, thank you, Llama. You're the best. I already have the IS-6B, IS-3. How is the IS-5 any different? I think it's a little bit more roundy. You can kind of check out the differences in the in tanks.gg. It'll tell you all the statistical differences between the tanks. You can compare all of them. You can also use the in-game comparison tool to do that as well. You are not restricted by platform.
I shot a wheelie blade for 400 damage and it felt great. And then I shot it for 300 damage and it died.
Did he whiff like half those shots?
Cabbage Mécanique. That's true, that's my French alias. I also go by Pierre Delecto.
I think... Did he not fire? I thought he fired all of his shots. Youch! Okay, that was a poor choice. Yep, that's on me. Wow. That hurt. That was very painful. Ow. Okay. Mécanique des choix.
I was worried.
In French.
I was worried that I was smelling grape Kool-Aid, and I was like, "Uh-oh, is this a sign of a health problem?" And all of my roommates shouts to me, "I'm making grape jam."
I'm making grape jam. Oh, jeez.
So apparently we have a single very large grape bush situation in the garden, which I didn't even know was a grape bush until.
Did you just say grape bush?
Yes.
It's a vine.
Well, it's a bunch of vines in a bush type situation. I don't know.
No, it's definitely a vine. Cabbage, do you know where wine comes from?
It's okay, it's a vine. Sure.
Okay.
A vine is basically just a bush with structure.
A bush with structure.
Or sorry, the opposite way around. A bush is basically just a vine with structure. Come on, folks.
I mean...
I heard it through the grape bush. This is Jungle.
I heard it through the grape bush. Oh, jeez.
You know what's sad about this is I've visited many vineyards.
Yeah, I know, which is why I'm very concerned.
I wasn't really thinking about the technically accurate term.
Did I say
Although, true story, chat. Those of you who've been fans of the show for a long time will know that I am a notoriously bad plant identifier, and that at one time in my younger days I actually lost out on a job that I was otherwise qualified for because I failed a plant identification test.
I remember you told us about that ridiculous grape bush.
I was applying for a job at the county agriculture department, and it was actually a job doing like insect surveying. I nailed the interview. I nailed all the other tests, but there was a single 10-question plant identification test that I had to pass to qualify for the job, and I failed it.
Do we have any botany? That's right? Botany majors out there? Botanists out there? Are grape
really
vines
in the way.
Bushes?
No, they're not bushes, obviously. Come on. TDP says Serb is the best wargaming employee.
Yeah. I never actually met Serb.
I think the best wargaming employee is our main content guy. Guys got his nose on the grindstone.
I'm looking at this guy.
Cab needs schooling. I need plant schooling. Yeah, I am very bad at identifying plants.
Okay.
I don't know a lot about botany. I'll tell you that much.
Well, apparently not. If you failed identifying a plant. I'm close enough. I was close enough.
Although
Oops.
I have some plants that I've kept alive for 2 years, which is a personal record for me.
Oops, caps. I'm still in caps lock. I am cruise control for cool.
I missed that.
Whatever.
Monty says, "Can you identify Robert Plant Cadbeck?" Yeah, the guy with extremely uncomfortable relations with 17-year-olds that no one talks about these days.
Good lord, what? Jesus. Anyways.
It's funny to me that in the days of all the canceling, Led Zeppelin hasn't gotten there yet. It's a really prominent example.
Oof. Yeah, there we go. Okay, waiting for the reload. Chia pets don't count as keeping plants alive for 2 years.
So it's not technically chia pets, however, I will admit that Java moss and Java ferns are not exactly high maintenance plants.
What about succulents? Because succulents can be picky if you pick the wrong type or whatever. But like otherwise, okay, this is not good. We gotta play this carefully.
I have forgotten them.
We gotta play this real carefully, else we're gonna die. Yeah. Yeesh. Because I'm very low health.
I love that this guy's telling me that I'm one of the few tanks with full health. I know that. I also have been driving towards the enemies for the last 4 minutes. Just happened to be in a really slow tank. I was literally in the top left corner of the map, and the remaining tanks are in the far east.
Oh no. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Oh-ho fired, by the way.
Preserve your health, boss. I'm almost there. I can act as a dummy while you deal damage. You too, Tragic. Don't get shot.
I'm trying. I think you can get the oh-ho. Oh. Oh wait, no. Neither of them are one-shot. Never mind.
Well, the T-34 is now. T-34 is dead.
Okay, well, you might need to tank a shot from the... Oh, never mind.
Oh ho, it's magic.
There we go.
You know.
One more.
Please don't sue me.
Hey, we'll see you.
Curmudgeon says if you're in California, just say hydrangea and you'll be right 50% of the time.
Hey.
Sure.
Hey.
We did it, chat. We won.
We did it. We did it. Reddit.
Robert
gracious.
plants while Roger waters. It's a beautiful garden.
Oh, it's tragic, you know.
Oh, FW Steel, that really made my day. Thank you for that.
All right, I'm reposting the article that has the new Bond shop tanks. So just as a reminder, we are not replacing the current Bond shop tanks. We're just adding more. So,
boss, is your clan tag Karen?
He is, yeah.
When did that happen, boss?
That happened a while ago. I can't believe you just noticed.
I did. I literally just noticed it. Shout out to Voss, top of the team, 2,500 damage. Presumably a bunch of spotting. He really backed up his claim that the Tier 8 Chieftain T95 was the underrated one.
Alright, My Killer Instincts. Lovely name. Appreciate.
Great games, by the way. Big fan of the field.
Invite sent. How was the Twitch drop received by NA staff? Will it become a regular event? We like it a lot, actually.
We're not quite there yet because so many people got the drops late. We're still putting together all of the feedback and reports on it. But yeah, I mean, we're very big fans of the idea. If we can get it to work the way it's supposed to, I think we'd love to do it.
I do. So I actually talked to I talked to a couple of our live ops guys about this, but basically I would like to, if we continue with Twitch drops, I would like to basically make it so if you join the stream, the weekly watcher code will be one of our Twitch drops. That's what I'm hoping, you know, and obviously I will fight tooth and nail for this. I would love for it to happen. But you know, you can hold me to the T if I want to make this happen. You know.
Bless you brought up an important point. So, would you say that Robert plants Axl Rose while Roger waters?
Hello, what?
Is that the sentence?
Good.
Do we have any more rock stars with plants or plant related activities in the names?
So I am getting lots of people have been saying that they haven't gotten their mission. Yeah, Twitch drops won't come through on YouTube, no, because it is Twitch drops. It only happens on the Twitch channel. But no, if you guys did not get the mission, do send me a PM with your original ticket, especially if you got the other things out of the drop, and I'll ping our lovely CS manager, Nix. So, I'm late again. What did I miss? Bond shop tanks, we're adding some. We're not removing any. And then we also had the sign-up sheet, sign-up contest trivia for Tank Trek, which
unfortunately, as an American, you will not be able to go to, Captain Napalm.
Yeah, very unfortunate, but you know. Oh my gosh, I love that name, Extremist Bass. Extremist Bass.
WB Rick says, "Will there'll be no new Tier X tanks at being a bot shop? Not at this time, Rick. This wave will only be the Tier 8s." Oh man, I lit the mouse on fire. Oh dang it, he had a kit. He had a extinguisher.
So there's nobody over here with me. So I'm going to back the heck. Oh no! Oh boy, oh boy.
It's too late already.
I know.
In a world where
He's
Tragic
tracked.
is the only
He's
one on the
tracked.
west flank.
He's tracked! Kill him, please! I'm running! No! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm super dead. I'm super dead. I'm super dead.
Does anyone else
Super dead.
miss when movie trailers
Super
were all
dead.
just the same guy
Wow.
describing a summary of the
Oh
movie?
my gosh! How did I survive? I'm gonna get Artied, huh? Artie can literally, like, whiff my ear and I'll die.
Is that what it does?
Yeah. Just, like, graze my ears.
I don't know that I've ever had my ear whiffed.
Whiffed. Like, blow by my ear or whatever? Woo! 3 shots on the Progetto. Is the M60 still a good tank?
Define good.
Yeah, define good.
Is it playable and enjoyable in random battles? 100% yes.
Is
your
it
clan
meta?
gonna be super happy?
Possibly
if
not.
you bring it to Clan Wars? Probably not.
Whiffed and sniffed. I just realized whiffed can also mean sniffed, and now I'm uncomfortable. That artillery is sniffing my ears.
Oh, somebody asked, Amadou just asked when I was going to start streaming. I might actually try and do one Thursday night after their stream and see if I can con Tragic into raiding me.
So, if 13 Disciples still in here, I would like to tease something that he asked me about prior to the stream. If he wants to, I can talk a little bit about what he wants to do. I think it's really cool, but we are basically going to support him if he would allow me to give a sneak preview of what's happening.
I unconditionally support 13 Disciples, so...
Same. I love how in-depth his articles are. Like, honestly, like, some of the best math I've ever wanted to actually read about, so...
In a world where Hesh is an option for you to load out your ammo with, why would you use any other type of round? 450 damage to the standard B.
Because HE always does damage, right? I don't think...
Hesh's love, Hesh's life.
Yeah, I don't think 13 Disciples in chat, but, you know, just be on the lookout. I will hopefully be able to announce it, maybe on Thursday, if I can chat with 13 Disciple quick to basically make sure I can talk about it before it happens, but...
Yeah, we'll go ahead and lock it in, Emma, dude.
Yeah.
Cabbage stream Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central. It's gonna happen.
Aw, that's right. Well,
I'm gonna see if I can get
also
maybe I can
fun
get
to play
Cajun to
with.
join me, and then I'll get Cajun on comms, and he can yell at me the whole stream, and I'll try and help me get
13
better.
Disciple is streaming right now. All right, can someone? Oh, sorry.
He usually pops in right before starting.
Yeah. Thunder, send it to me over Discord. I will lose that if you only throw it over here on Twitch. Otherwise, you can also throw it into a PM on Twitch. Just PM the. By the way, thank you, Killer Instinct, for joining our platoon for the round. But yeah, PM it to me. I run the NA channel, so I read the PMs there.
Cajun.
Combat Wombat.
He can keep it cool around me. A little bit.
A little bit.
Maybe only I'll be able to hear Cajun yelling at me. Nasfan says, just logged in. What are the new tier 10 tanks will be in the bound shop? Unfortunately, Nasfan, no tier 10 tanks entering the bound shop of this wave. There will be 5 tier 8 premium tanks, including the IS-5, the KV-4 Kreslovsky, the M46 Patton, the Chrysler K, and another one that I forgot.
So we're not removing any tanks from the bond shop. We are only adding tanks. Also, Combat Wombat, I have sent you an invite to our platoon. If you're not receiving it, let me know. You're David, correct? I believe so, yeah.
I forgot the IS-6B.
I just logged in. What are the new so no tier 10s, but in the ranked battles article, that is where the bond shop added tanks will be. Still love you guys anyways. Well, we appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Not getting it? Okay.
It doesn't mean that more tier 10s won't hit the bond shop in the future, just not this time around.
Alright, Cabmech, I'm kicking you out so I can create a new platoon and invite Combat Wombat. Also, I hope, and I'm just double checking to make sure, Combat Wombat, you have adjusted your settings to make sure invite from friends in garage is turned off, because if it's turned on, you will not receive. Oh, it's double underscores. That's what it was. Goodness gracious, y'all.
Great balls to fire.
Combat
underscore Anyone?
Wombat.
Anyone? Come on, we got an older audience. I know you guys.
All right. Ooh, the Reddit clan. Can you get the tanks right away, or will you have to wait until after ranked battles? I believe they should be available once ranked battles begins. So.
So there was some commentary in chat about the M48. Chivalrous Veteran says M48A5 is fun for brawling hold down. The M60 is great at running it. Yeah, they're pretty close, but they definitely have a little bit of specialization. I think Chivalrous covers it pretty well there. The M60 has a much more accurate gun, which is kind of nice if you're used to American guns.
From ranked or bond store? Oh, Ortnoth's got that one. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I'll also rock the Progetto. And speaking of challenges, I am going to send out a nice Azurus trivia question for you guys. Hopefully it's one of the harder ones that we have. I really love our harder questions, because if you get it wrong, you get to learn something. Ooh.
Bad Brad says, funny, I had to play a Tog 2 game to get the code to work. Yeah, that's actually how it's going to be from now on. All codes are going to require Tog 2 games.
So I don't actually know what the multiple choice answers are. Which of these is restricted to Chinese tanks? I think it's consumables. So.
Alright, hold on. I'm trying to pick a non-Progetto tank.
No worries. A non-Progetto tank.
You know what? I'm going to play the KR. So the KR, I would like to see it get a little bit of a buff. But I still really enjoy it. These are some of my favorite tanks historically.
Alright, so that's the bond shop updates.
Napalm said he had a question.
Is it up?
The important thing is if you're doing platoons. Yeah, I'll probably platoon with people. I'm not expecting anybody to show up, so if someone does, I'll be happy to play with them.
Sounds like I need to crash your stream.
Ice Diver says, I submitted the ticket about the Twitch drops and just received a reply today that I was getting the consumables in the mission on my account. Haven't checked my account yet. Thanks for that. Appreciate the info and entertainment industry. Hey, glad to hear, Ice Diver. Hope you get that stuff plugged in, and hopefully next time it works properly.
Alright, so the answer to the question, the trivia question, which was basically which one of the consumables was for Chinese tanks only, and the answer was quality oil. Quality oil, and only 16 people got that right, so congratulations to those 16 people. Where am I going? Why am I going this way? I'm not a heavy tank. I'm on autopilot.
Paxel says, unpopular opinion, bring AP back for Artie. Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Well, didn't during Sandbox we had AP back on artillery, and that was really interesting. Same for Classic Watt, if anybody got to play that. Twitch drops for all. I watched your stream and Ikiboo's stream and didn't get it. Well, JDub Twitch, all you have to do is submit a ticket, and our CS manager will go through. We've been occasionally crediting people who should have gotten it. They were guaranteed drops. We did confirm that there were some guaranteed drops, which were the mission and consumables, and then there was a much rarer drop. So don't know about that
Hugo
one.
says quality oil can also be used on Japanese tanks.
What?
I don't play much of either nation, so I'm actually not sure.
Wow. No, why was he able to do that? Why was he allowed to push over on me like that?
Be tragic.
Well, I died fast. Yeah. Hey, tragic. Did you say hey, tragic?
I said R.I.P. tragic.
Oh, R.I.P. tragic.
Because you died.
Let's see. So I believe you can only link one Twitch or one World of Tanks account to Twitch. So, how about just don't bring back Artie? Heh heh. Well,
game's 10 years old, guys. We're gonna move Artie any day.
Yeah. Huh. All right. Well, I will go in and get the quality oil corrected on our nice, our trivia Azaris stuff. All right. There won't be any new tier 10 new vehicles in Bond Shop. Crying face. So we will add tanks to the Bond Shop, and maybe at some point they will get rotated out. Currently there are some reward tanks, some campaign tanks, as well as some premium tanks that you can purchase for bonds. We'll see how things go. Bond Shop is still getting felt out a bit. So, what is the name of the mission? I think it's it has Twitch drop somewhere in there.
I believe it says it's Twitch Challenge, I believe, is the name of the mission.
Twitch Challenge, okay.
The one for the rammer. Heavy Metal says, love the 5 EPR 105s in battles. Well, let's keep you fired.
How am I supposed to eat pizza and play tanks? Very carefully. What do I select for submitting a ticket for Twitch drops? So...
I believe there's a special event category?
Yeah, special event category, and you can also send me the ticket number. You can either send it to me on Twitch, to the World of Tanks NA PM box, or you can send it to me on Discord if you are a part of our Discord server. So.
Alright, we'll see how fast my health bar can go down while I push at the front of this push here. Josh says, are there any good videos or tutorials on how to build the premium tanks during Clan Wars? I'm still confused about how to use those. I honestly am not sure, Josh. That's actually a subject I need to look into after the stream, because it's brought up multiple times. It's an AFK defender.
Yeah, and you missed.
Well, yeah, I did miss. I did miss, in fact.
They need to buff the US tank line. Light tank line. Let's see. The T-49 line? That would be kind of interesting. I just think lights are in a weird place with the wheelie boys. You made some bad moves there, Catmac.
I really did. I don't understand what these guys are doing. They all froze.
I don't actually know. All right.
I don't understand anything about
Combat
this game.
Wombat.
I don't understand anything about how this game played out at all.
Oh, Jimmy. So if you guys got the consumables but not the mission, please respond to the ticket that you had for the Twitch drops. It is an issue that we're aware of. I will message our CS manager about that because it seems like quite a few people are having that issue. So, all right.
I did whiff on an AFK, that's true. So what happened, though, just to clarify, I was going up the hill, spotted the tank, and then fired while backing down the hill before I knew it was an AFK.
All right, thank you, Combat Wombat, for the platoon. We appreciate you. Up next, we have Nature Force.
So Google has decided that I wanted it to define there.
Interesting.
I didn't. Bad Google.
Bad Google. You know what my favorite trolling of voice-activated bots are? When people were going around in Xbox in like Call of Duty and their names were Xbox turn off.
Oh,
and they would troll people. They would troll people and people would be like, Xbox turn off, stop it, and their Xbox would turn off. It's hilarious.
Thank you for the game, Combat Wombat.
Alrighty, tier 7. Yeah, definitely Combat Wombat. Thank you for joining us. He PM'd me. Thank you. It always feels so like nice and personal when like people PM you and they're just like, thank you. I always appreciate that. Makes me feel like a real person. All right, tier 7. Vaguely. I'm mostly dinosaur. Vaguely human.
Are you human? Or are you
dancer? Are you human? Or are you dancer? Why is it single?
So he's talking about the reindeer, right? Like just Prancer and Dancer and Rudolph. That's what it is. Yeah, he's unsure if the person is a reindeer or not. That's what the song's about. I am a song expert. I know these things.
Anyways, so my favorite song to decipher is "Who Let the Dogs Out," because the song is about guys shouting at girls in clubs.
I really like this guy in our chat. He says, "To win, we must kill the red tanks and not die."
Nice. I like
really sound tactical and strategic advice from this guy.
Truly, truly. Tragic, do you still have room in the platoon list? Currently we have 6 people in the platoon list, one of which we are currently platooning with, and we have about 45 minutes in the stream. I don't know if we'll have enough time. We'll see how quickly we die and then reassess from there.
Actually, if you could change my title to Song Expert for the stream purposes, I'd appreciate that, just to reflect my expertise.
You can do that on your own stream.
But I have a degree.
But I have a degree. Am I gonna get spotted?
Expertise.
Ooh. How did I not get spotted? That IS was staring right at me. How quickly we die so positive.
We're super positive. Yeah. We're gonna win this game.
Wow.
Lucky Wondering says, back to reassembling coleslaw. Okay, I gotta ask, how did the coleslaw come apart? Yeah, sometimes the most positive thing in the world can be a negative, right, Cup Jones? Depending on what the test is.
Ouch. Ooh, I'm
For instance, I've had a biopsy that came back negative and it made me quite positive.
Well, actually, I was gonna say same, but I realized that's not right. Fully. Which tier is the funnest to play for you guys? For me, it's tier 7. I actually really like tier 8 lately, for obvious reasons. I got a lot of tanks at tiers 8 that I like.
I think tier 9 is my favorite. It's just real comfy. I feel like I can compete with tier 10s,
no.
and then obviously you feel really good against tier 9s and better against 8s and 7s. I really like tier 9. Master Deviant says, "What is a good premium tank for golds tier 2 to 6?"
No,
I'd have to check to see which ones are available for gold. My first would be the Cromwell B, but I don't think you can get that for gold. Can you? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But it does go on sale quite often, so. I'm gonna need...
Churchill 3 is a great credit earner, true.
I'm gonna need you to, watch this object 416. I'm super dead. Oh no! Whoa! What was that? What was that? Why is my driver still dead? Okay. That was all on me. That was all on me. Is cabbage mechanics how wargaming developers describe the game mechanics? No. No. Isn't coleslaw mangled cabbage? Yes.
I don't know. Like, it depends on what kind of coleslaw it is. Coleslaw is one of those things that, when somebody offers you coleslaw, you're very uneasy, right? You're like, oh, I don't know. I've had some bad experiences. But if it goes right, it can be a great time.
Yeah. Tragic lost 3 crew members in 2 hits. True. We got a kid saying he's 11 trolling in game. Should I send in a ticket? Well, there are several things wrong with what he's doing. For one, you actually are not allowed to make an account on World of Tanks if you are under the age of 13. And then on top of that, you should not be providing anybody with your personal information. So if you want to send a ticket for either of those, feel free to.
What I recommend doing is pulling up next to him and then shouting in all caps, "Stop it! You are being illegal!"
You're being illegal. Anyways, Cabbage being a small boy in the bush. Got a little. See there. You know, there's a fire extinguisher on your tank. Why doesn't the M56 Scorpion?
I can't believe I landed that shot.
Has.
You know what else there is? You can actually see all the shells for the tank.
I know.
It's never a good sign.
No, it's not. But also, hello, you have a fire extinguisher. Why is fire extinguisher not standard on M56 Scorpion?
I filled the fire extinguisher with Coca-Cola. That's what I've done.
Fair. Any new teasers for the new Bond shop? Yes, all of the tanks that are in it, which is in the announcement in the ranked
such
battles.
Illustrious holes as the Chrysler K and the M46 KR.
Yeah. Is being in the bush give more concealment than behind it? No. So actually, Cabbage is basically what he's doing is kind of passive scouting, but I don't know how.
I'm double bushing a lot of my shots here. I was when I was shooting those guys, so it wasn't an issue.
Oh, that's true. So double bushing is when you have 2 bushes in line with you as you're trying to hide
honestly,
from the enemy.
At this range, it doesn't even matter. They're not going to spot me from this range in this tank.
You're also small.
I'm small little scorpion, mate.
Throw in a Mentos and it says good. Is it a viney bush? I don't know. Cabbage. Is it a viney bush?
Really underserved meme. Yeah, it's a. There's grapes growing in it.
There's grapes.
I'm surprised there haven't been more Mentos memes, because anybody who grew up in the 90s remembers those Mentos the Fresh Maker commercials. Mentos better, da 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 da. That's a great meme format. I can't believe that hasn't popped up yet.
Jeez.
You hear that, chat? We need Mentos memes.
Mentos memes. Well, I guess that could technically be equivalent to a fire extinguisher, as it does kind of foam up in the same way. It's just not, chemically made to put out fires. Why doesn't he use minimap circles? I have no idea. I have my minimap circles on.
I do.
You do?
Have minimap circles.
Oh. Can you not see minimap circles if you're...
I don't have an explanation as to why I took that shot, but I do have minimap circles.
I don't know. We need new consumables. Vodka. So we are a PG-13 game, and as such, we cannot condone the consumption of alcoholic beverages for those who are under the age of legality in your country or state.
You said that they are considering buffing the M56? Well, I hope they do. I wasn't aware of it, but he might have asked the question directly to someone.
What tank catches fire the most? Probably any of the ones with front engines, but also
or transmissions.
German vehicles.
Yeah, because a lot of those German tanks have the transmission right at the front of the hull, so it can cause you some problems.
Ouch.
Yeah, there you go, bad shot, bullying.
TDP says, are we going to get an Ikibu crew skin like on EU but for NA? Do you mean, can we get Ikibu skin on NA, or do you mean, can we get Tragic and Cabbage skins on NA? Because one's mildly insulting and makes me a little sad. The other one makes me feel cool.
So we get a very limited amount of crew skin requests, and we have chosen to spend ours in another way other than putting ourselves in the game.
Yeah.
It's just some choice.
I do have a personal goal of getting put in the game at some point, though. So, would love that to happen.
You just want to start rolling into it constantly.
You went super robotic, just FYI.
I do that.
You do that. Is the code valid for all servers? No, so the code that you see up at the top of the screen is for NA only. However, actually, I wonder if Weekly Watcher code eventually became a Twitch drop thing.
That's true.
I wonder if we can restrict it to NA.
What we will do is we'll put a Domo Sapien skin in the game, and then we'll just have...
Oh, no.
There'll be 5 differently named Domo Sapien skins.
That'd be fantastic! Oh my gosh! Oh, you know what would be funnier? You know what would be funny?
Domo.
You know what would be funny? If we had Domo's face, but to show that it's different people, just have like a mask or a hat that represents that person. So obviously you'd be a Cabbage, Crazy Boop would be something crazy like explosions. I would be a dinosaur. And then Jambi John would be... What would Jambi John be? Oh my gosh. Oh my god!
Or maybe?
Googly eyes!
Googly eyes.
Googly eyes! Oh, amazing. Amazing. Tragic loss. A new medal for doing more than 3/4 team damage in a loss. Oof. Team damage isn't in the game anymore, okay? We can't do that.
I actually like that medal. That's a good medal suggestion.
Wow. Okay, I see how it is.
But this game, Tragic Loss meant putting up a donut.
Did I? I thought I hit at least someone. Oh, wait, no,
Okay,
I definitely know.
We all do it from time to time.
Yeah. Dino as a crew member would be so cool. Yes. Yes. WGNA has been holding our Domo hostage.
You better have Domo on Thursday, otherwise Exo is going to go wild.
I know, right? Right? Jeez. All right, we got Deadman Jesse in the Alpine Tiger, which means we got to do a tier 8 preferential.
Good old pref.
Good old pref.
Well, since I've been talking about the IS-6B, I suppose I'll play that.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm gonna go for some Hype 59.
So here's the one tank I really... So here's the key part about the IS-6. AP shells, 0. Don't even bring them. Just don't even bring them.
Heavy Metal 6 says, team damage is out of game. What is being pushed into water flipped off a cliff? That is called physics abuse. Which is still reportable. Still reportable. Hinterland. 12 people got that one right. Good job. Oh my gosh, I remember the oxymoron thing was hilarious.
Ooh, that was a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah, team damage is still on in some certain other modes, but in random battles it's off. Alright, so tier 8 pref. Tier 8 pref. Ooh, El Haluf. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't really understand what ellipses are. Oh, 3/4 of all of the damage earned. Jeez, no worries. That's hilarious. I actually like the idea of that. Tragic loss.
Just on YouTube, the link I just posted there, the Rank Battle Season has the list for the new Bond tanks.
That'd be super funny. You know, my favorite girl gamer. Can't tell if he's talking about me. Are you watching the stream, Shadow? But yeah. Behave, bot, or I'll ban you. I think it's the other way around. Get the brats ready. Hello there. Hello, Propler.
Propler! TDP says, are you guys ever going to turn off team damage for Clan Wars and advances? To my understanding, no, but, you know, that could change.
What is
I think the idea is that in, like, organized competitive modes, there's still a reason to have team damage on.
What was that Scorpion G doing? He was just straight up in the middle. What was
that T95?
What are some of our teammates doing?
What is happening? Are we in big head mode still?
Oh, I guess we is. My bad,
mode.
Guys.
You didn't miss anything except somebody dying.
Yeah, you missed our Lynx dying, and a Scorpion G literally being an open field. Literally being an open
so quick
field.
about picking up too bad. It's like, even if we realize it, we switch it, and then like a flood of messages coming. Big head mode, you dinguses.
Big head mode. I do appreciate when people warn us, though. Yeah, please do. Please always hold us accountable for big head mode, especially. I know sometimes.
We have a real strong push here. I'm digging it.
Yeah, I like it. Oof.
Since we have that corner, I think we should just push up around the left side of or the right side of this hill.
Yeah, that's a little bit what I'm doing. There is a peeky boy. Oof.
I'm just gonna keep pushing so they can't peek far enough.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how... Oh, I'm so dead. I cannot believe how little gun depression this tank has. I forgot.
Woo.
Oh my gosh.
No. Why not? Why?
I'm literally all of the enemy team.
What did I hit?
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Hi. Hello.
Well, I'm fired.
Ouchies. This T10.
How could I forget that the IS-6 has the worst gun depression in the game?
I honestly don't know. Oh, that was silly.
We should have the position advantage here, although we're not really taking it.
Ooh, what is happening? Yeg Tiger? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Where did that shot go? Where was that? SU 1:30 p.m. Oh, okay.
Metal idea for spotting half the enemy team and still losing in the end. Blind spotter. Yeah, I would have earned that this one, I think. Proper says I'm sad because my 14-year-old blind dog was missing kids on the mountain.
Tiger doing.
Oh my gosh, Proper, that's horrible. I'm sorry.
This Yeg Tiger just really liked rubbing all up on my tank. What is... Okay. Wow.
Oh, Dead Man Jesse with the epic use of the terrain to get some gun depression. Oh, scores evened up. They're all stuck in that channel there where I spotted them. We have a huge position advantage. We'll see if the team can hold it together.
Ouch. Okay. That's already... we are missing a lot of health. I'm actually going to fall back.
Who is talking mess about the YOLO push? It's gonna work. It's gonna work, chat.
Well,
I may have died, but my team will take my body to victory.
What?
My dead hull corpse.
Your dead hull corpse?
Yes. It's a scientific term.
The scientific term.
Oh, Larry 3 sent me a Mentos meme. Mentos plus Coke equals explosion, please. And then it's an already. Thank you, Larry.
Nice.
That's good.
Amazing. Very, very on point. Okay.
Oh, Randex just sent me a replay. He just got his first pools medal in the ISC 152K. Well done, Randex.
Congrats.
Douglas, do you have to find your crew, or does Wargaming give you guys OP crew? We have some advantages, but all our crews are our own.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like all the event crew and all the zero skill crew ever, so I still feel like I'm cheating a little bit. But all my five skill crews are all crews that I ground myself.
I'm gonna get spotted and just blapped.
Henry says, "Shout out to my name. Shout out Henry
no.
Kenricks Fortich."
Where's this boy?
I was trying to figure out if he was trying to trick me into saying something inappropriate. I don't think he did. The push worked. The push worked, chat.
Oh no. You know, I don't know why this guy is saying I carried y'all. I did like nothing, honestly.
You grilled. Oh, he's saying that the girl carried us.
Yeah. Which is why I'm just like, what?
Maybe Mac Daddy Eugene is the girl.
Mac Daddy Eugene.
Cabbage, you just said something bad about his mother in Swedish. Oh, dang it, did I?
What is preferred, the TL1 PC or the Primo Victoria? I feel like that's more of a opinion.
Pretty subjective, I think.
Yeah.
They're pretty close, I think.
I don't think either is just like, I don't think there is a clear preference unless someone has a very clear
So I think
choice.
Like, the argument might be that the Primo technically, I think that the Australian Centurion is technically slightly better than the Primo.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the TL, there's no real equivalent. So maybe you could say that the TL.
TD
But they're both
Peace.
good.
TD Peace, can you actually... Yeah, I am reading that right. Can you send me your in-game name? And small reminder, which it does seem like you're new, if you submit yourself into the platoon queue list, please do put your username after the space, because it'll make it so you send your username and it shows up next to your name in the platoon queue list, and then I can invite you. So
Beetlebum says nothing. Pick the TL because nothing replaces Noodles doing voiceover. Yeah, that's. I definitely I have an attachment to the Offspring that I don't necessarily have to Sabaton. I will say though, Sabaton gets a little bit of a rap for being a meme metal band, but their last album, the World War I album, was actually pretty good musically. Like, it was a good time.
all right, it seems like TD Peace. Peace 2500. Okay. All right, Peace 2500. All right, 2500. Gotcha.
I love Sabaton. I don't have anything bad to say about him. I just think, like in the metal community, they kind of get pigeonholed into and they chose that. That's they chose to be a history metal band, right?
Oh, Cranky Monkey, we did close the submission, so you can actually give away the answer if you would like to. That is all up to you. Child
says, before all this craziness, did you guys enjoy the awesome music scene?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. I so many bands and artists I don't even know the name of that I just happen to stumble through. I was actually with one of our marketing guys, one of our EU guys, gosh, it was almost a year ago now, but we ended up going through the bar, or the big hotel. The big, what I'm talking about, the fancy hotel downtown, and there's just an amazing concert going on just in the hotel lobby. Austin's music scene is crazy.
Yeah. All right, waiting for Cabbage to ready up. So I did scroll back up a little bit to stroke our egos. Douglas Zippy said, "Thank you, Cabbage and Tragic, for being so nice and engaging and not ignoring questions." Yeah. We did originally want to make sure that with our streams, we are truthful. Like, there are times in which we can't release specific information, and that is due to things like NDAs, or if it's, you know, considering players, that is a privacy issue. Otherwise, we do try to be as truthful as possible and as open with you guys as possible. So,
Jonathan on Facebook says the Driscoll. Yes, correct. It was the Driscoll. I remember we were passing through on the way. There's a slightly secret bar right behind the Driscoll and the parking garage behind it. It's not that secret, but it seemed secret to me at the time. But passing through, I saw this. The woman that was performing had this beautiful cream jazz master. I ended up stopping just to enjoy the guitar. It was so good. But yeah, if you just walk down 6th Street, you're gonna find some kind of music that you like in Austin. Well, when things return to normal.
Rez720 says, I like what Tragic's doing with her hair. I know, it's so nice and green and spiky. It's very convenient to socially distance. I just, like, stick the spikies towards people and they're like, oh no, that's a dinosaur. It's pretty easy. Works a lot.
It says, who has the better beard, Cabbage or FFA? Mine's untrimmed right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have an advantage.
Beard. Well, not your beard, Cabbage. I've obviously seen your beard. I just don't know if I've seen FFA.
So spent a lot of time on Steamboat. Nice.
I've been trying to free Tragic's face for weeks now. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I will probably peek up and die very quickly, but you know, it's all for everything.
Yeah, we had some amazing beverages there, Jonathan. I don't remember the name of it. It's on the parking garage behind the Driscoll, though. It's awesome.
I am absolutely gonna get artied. So I'm gonna do this. And do
lifestyle
this.
commentary, because I kind of enjoying the fantasy of not being quarantined right now.
Ooh, yeah.
I really like the Austin scene because it's so concentrated that you can have a lot of different experiences in one night. Growing up in the Bay Area, the Bay Area is awesome and has a bunch of awesome scenes, but it's so spread out that, like, if you try and do 2 or 3 things in a night, like, you spend a lot of your time traveling.
Yeah.
In Austin, you can park your car and have an amazing night just walking around. Which I feel like you can in the Bay Area, but it's a lot easier in Austin.
Yeah. No, man, the Bay Area, like, it's always been said about the Bay Area that if you want, like, several different climates, all you have to do is drive, like, 2 hours in one direction and you'll make it. Like, you can go from Santa Cruz to snowy areas in, like, 4 hours. And although that's a weekend trip, but, you know.
Plus, there are only 3 taxis on the entire peninsula. Yeah, but there's 400,000 Prius Ubers, so...
What will happen if Tragic's dinosaur takes the helmet off? Nothing. The helmet is for decoration. It actually does not keep the dinosaur from breathing in space, because dinosaurs can breathe in space, if you did not know that. This is true facts.
Ouchies.
What did
I'm really
you do?
playing very impatiently today, and playing World of Tanks impatiently is a bad decision 100% of the time.
Oh, yeah. That's why I have trouble playing light tanks.
Killer says all you need in the Bay Area is a BART card and a biker board. Yeah, you can get around pretty well with that. Until the insulation on the BART tracks fills and catches fire or sets some trash on fire and your train gets stopped, which has happened to me at least 3 times.
I was gonna say, you sound like you know exactly what you're talking about.
2 different times taking BART to SFO, that happened to me, and I had to get out, rush up the stairs, and find a cab. So yeah, I have some bitterness. I don't like being stressed before getting on a plane. I like to get there and not have any worry about if I'm going to be there on time. Jambi John just about kills me every time we travel because... It's incoming, says in New England, seasons change twice a day. Yeah, so growing up in Chicago, there was this local saying that was, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Which I think is a similar feeling.
Sad. But yeah, so I just typed this out into the the game chat. But did you guys know? And I'll make my mini map a little bit bigger. Any buildings that are dark colored cannot be destroyed, and ones that are light colored can.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that.
I've just been.
You turned into a mosquito. Like
Did
you started buzzing instead of like making words.
What's going on with the network connection today?
I blame the spicy sky.
Seems to have calmed down now.
Yeah, a bit. I bet it's still electrifying outside.
Tragic. Spot the east.
Like, Patton's gonna outspot me.
You have a bush.
I have bush.
And before Tragic gets alphaed.
Seriously.
Let's see if I successfully debated Tragic.
So I move closer. And there's this guy way back here who's about to get into my view range. Or my... Oh. Okay, never mind.
He did. I feel like I'm not getting Twitch chat right now.
Twitch chat, are you out there? Hello? Is anybody out there? Can you hear me?
Oh, Horizon Daily City? Yeah. True. Yeah, I'm only getting YouTube and Facebook messages right now.
Interesting. Strange. Oop, cab. I angered the Patton. He would like to have some words. Some words with us.
Commander Alex says, any details on Act 4 for Watt 10th anniversary? Details will be coming tomorrow on that. And then we'll be able to talk about them on the Thursday stream. Yeah, so I had to open up Twitch in another window, but I can see the chat again now.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to read Twitch chat, because I'm,
You're not getting it either? Warchild says, why does Cabbage hate us so? It wasn't intentional. Restream just stopped getting the messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can read you now, folks. They're telling me that they're just picking grapes from the grape bushes. I deserve that. I deserve that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get already killed here in 3. Well,
Less than 3.
The count was wrong, but I was right.
Oh. Alright, well, I refreshed chat, so hopefully that starts picking up.
I didn't even get to 2 and they already killed me. That's such a bummer.
Yeah. Sucks.
Chino wants to know how they participate for the Ontario Tank Trek.
So that has closed now. But basically to enter, all you had to do... Wow! Wow.
Okay. It was a Gleam contest, Chino.
Yeah, it was a Gleam contest, and you could enter. Wah. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait a minute, because I'm... Whoop.
It says, Twitch and Tanks is a royal pain to link the Twitch and use the goodies. It says it's linked, but I don't get anything in-game. Douglas, it's so weird. Some people, it works the first time with no issues, and then others re-link and it works, and other people it doesn't work. It's been baffling to me. I'm not entirely sure why. The issues don't seem to have any rhyme or reason from my perspective. Thanks, Vex. Vosh, should we start calling you Vex? Do you want us to change your in-game name to Vex? Warchild says the garage bar located in the garage downtown. I don't think it was called the garage bar, the one that I went to.
Wow, no! Oh my gosh, how? Oh, worth it! Worth it! Run away! Artie is aiming at me. Oh, don't know how this happened or worked, but I have escaped. Ah, there's the artillery. There we go. Yeah. Tragic has survived, and nobody can tell me no. Yes! I got it with the snapshot. Oh, so good.
Maybe it was Garage? I didn't think it was called Garage.
What's called Garage?
The speakeasy that I was talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
I have 24 HE shells in my leopard? What? Hello?
Oh, it was a Small Victory. Small Victory was the name.
Why do I...
Warchild.
I do have so many HE shells on this thing.
Oh, Twitch chat started popping up on Restream again.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Thanks for the game piece.
Yeah, thank you,
and
Peace.
GG, Tragic, well done.
Alrighty, we have time for one more quick game, so we're gonna get Cowboy MT in. Cowboy MT. MT. Hopefully you're still around, Cowboy, as it has been a little while since you've been in the queue list. Alright.
When things open up, highly recommend Small Victory.
Alright, Cowboy MT, not seen you. I also have not seen you in chat. So unless you say something in the next minute, I'm gonna move Talk to Me Goose down since he already platooned today, and we're going to get Extremist Bass into the Extremist Bass into the platoon.
Jolly says Cabbage thinks his roommate is making great bush jam, but the French know he smells of elderberries. MK on YouTube says I have frozen sog paneer and you don't. Actually, MK, don't make me go to my freezer, but I in fact do have frozen sog paneer in my freezer. So,
Wow.
Right. Jonathan says Small Victory is just across the street from Driscoll. Yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
Alright, tier 10 again. I'm going to throw my leopard into the mix again.
I don't think there's a bad bar in Austin. I'm not sure if I've been to one. Depends on your definition of bad, I guess.
Yeah.
I went to college in Anchorage, Alaska, so I have been to some bad bars. And my bar might be a little lower than some other folks.
Alright, waiting on Cabbage, and then we'll hop in.
I think I'm going to play the Super Conqueror.
Do it.
Because I want to celebrate what is probably going to be the meta tank and rank this season. I imagine with the Chieftain being taken out, people will just go right back to the Super Conqueror.
Maybe, but also the Leopard one.
The Leopard one's good, but it can't play like a ridgeline like the Super Conqueror can.
Yeah, but I can still imagine that people...
We're just going to go from people spamming HE to each other's turrets to people spamming HE to the other turrets and Super Conquerors.
Yeah, basically.
MK says, you do have frozen sog paneer? Respect. Oh yeah, of course I do. I have a bunch of for some reason, to me, It's not Trader Joe's. I think it's HEB brand, which is a local or regional grocery store here in Texas. Frozen Indian food works way better than most other cuisines for me. Just a lot of it's just like well seasoned vegetables, and for whatever reason, heated up, it just comes out well. That's my take, anyway.
Yeah, I definitely think the two meta tanks. Okay, so I think the meta light tank will almost definitely be like the EBRs. I think the Leopard will be a really solid mid-ranged hill sniper. Definitely a lot of people spamming the Super Conqueror. We have a for the clan spotlight, we have a sheriff on the other team.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Let's get that gold.
No. Let's leave it for
we're going to give
else.
the gold to extremists.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, folks on YouTube, if you are interested in joining a platoon queue, you do unfortunately have to be on Twitch. But you're welcome to join us at twitch.tv/worldoftanksna and pop in next stream to the platoon queue.
Yeah. So, and I did see this question earlier, and I didn't get a chance to answer it because I got distracted by other questions, but unfortunately, I don't think we can have platoon queue list on any other platform. That's because specifically Twitch has a lot of interactive extensions that you can use to make your stream, well, more interactive, and one of them is the platoon queue list. Unfortunately, I don't believe YouTube and Facebook have that capability, so...
Says if you could change a consumable for a nation to anything, what would you change it to, for example? Coca-Cola being changed to fried chicken. That's an interesting thought exercise. I actually really like your take on changing Coca-Cola to fried chicken. I think, fried chicken is a marriage of a Scottish dish with African spices, brought over by slaves. I think it's a really universally beloved symbol of the American mix of cultures. I actually really like that one. Although I don't know how many soldiers or how many tankers in the field would have enjoyed it, So given that as a condition, I'm not so sure. I think if we're honest with ourselves, we obviously wouldn't do this in the game because of representation of tobacco. But if we were honest with ourselves, the rations for pretty much all the countries would probably be cigarettes. Because from historical accounts, that's what the soldiers valued the most. But yeah, we wouldn't do that in the game.
I'm in a very strange dip. Well, both of the EBRs are down, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. But there is the 430U that's kind of hiding out way over yonder.
Indigo says, thoughts on Facebook now merging with Mixer? Interesting question, Indy. Thanks for bringing it up. I'm not surprised. I've been keeping a close eye on Mixer, and, you can only go so long without seeing a return on things, and then they had a big scandal involving some people involved pretty high up in Mixer. I would like everyone to succeed. That's just my default attitude. But I'm kind of skeptical of it, like, panning out long term. We'll see, though. Jonathan says, weren't the French rations cigarettes and coffee originally, then changed to strong coffee? You may be right about that. I am not sure. I never played French tanks when I was playing in beta and stuff, so I don't know. I don't actually. French tanks weren't in the game in beta, were they? Huh?
No, they were not.
That's probably why. Says if you request to get an account deleted, are you then able to use that after the deletion? So there's a time period where a name gets frozen even after it's done. we don't actually have a process in place to delete, to request accounts get deleted. So I'd have to talk to the CS people about it.
Wait, what?
Voss would like to change his in-game name to Vex, but I guess the one he wants is currently taken by an account with 0 battles that's several years old.
I thought you, when you said we don't have a process for deleting accounts, I was just like, there was a button in your...
No, like for someone to request an account of whose name they want. Commander Alex says there's only German and Russian tanks in beta. I feel like US were added really early, but now that I think about it in the beta, I definitely was playing the T-34 medium a lot.
Yeah.
Could you not? At least they're spotted. Hopefully people will shoot them now. Well, they missed, but they tried.
There's just straight up a...
Yeah, I thought there was US.
Yaguru in the bush. Way up yonder. Like, what? What art thou doing with your tanks?
Oh, you own the account. Yeah, we should be able to make that work. If you can access that account, you should be able to do that.
But there is a name cooldown though.
Yeah, it's 30 days before the name can be used again, but Kaylin, I will link you the article momentarily.
Oops.
Basically, it's a bunch of Tier 8 tanks. We have the IS-5, the KV-4 Kraslovsky, whose I'm probably mispronouncing the last name again, the IS-6 Black, the Chrysler K, and the M46 KR are all gonna be available for buns. I think the KR it's an average, mediocre maybe tank, but I really like the historical stuff behind it, so I'm a big fan. And honestly, I think the Chrysler is actually a little underrated. I think it's a very quality premium tank, performance and earnings-wise. But chat can tell me how wrong I am about that.
I mean, the only thing that I would be aware of is it does have very low pen.
Yeah, it's another tank you got to shoot gold out of.
Yeah, and so I feel like the earnings might get skewed in some ways. Like, obviously,
with the premium tank, you're like, it's not going to be the optimal for grinding credits, but you're still going to make money.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're just not going to make as much because you're spending more on credits than you are on, you know, other things.
Commander Alex says it was like 2 or 3 months after release that they brought the American tanks in. Gosh, so long ago I don't remember.
Yeah,
I'll take chat's word for it.
It's been some time, so...
I was such a bad player.
We knew that.
Techro says bond shop tanks mean rank battled. Well, they're bond shop tanks though. They're being announced alongside the rank battle season.
Oh!
But they're available to anyone.
Oh my god. Okay.
Did you just Amarak?
I just outside of render range smacked a TVP and destroyed him. Nice. I had no idea how much health he had. I was just like, oh, I'll just hit him. Hit him and he died. Oh, feels good, man. Feels good.
EPCR right into the bar, but I didn't get the pen, huh? Yeah, stop hacking, Tragic, jeez. Oh, our poor T-57 was in the middle of the map all alone.
Well, that's what you get for pushing all the way into the map all alone. All lonesome, like. I'm gonna sit here and hope that something doesn't kill me.
I can't really push. I'm too low health. So I'm kind of stuck here.
I'm gonna kind of
U100's
follow
gonna
this.
kill me.
Yeah.
Oh boy. A lot of angry people pinging chat.
Yeah.
I can't really. I mean, I've been in a slug out with a bunch of heavy tanks here all game. I'm a one shot basically. So sorry folks. Not gonna be able to help.
We didn't take care of this side very well.
No, well, it seemed like people thought that they were winning those flanks and then pushed into a bunch of enemy tanks that were camping and died. So kind of an unforced error maybe on our team's part.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna... Oof, where are you?
Yeah, I'm retreating behind the train tracks to help deal with those people coming up the west side.
Ditto. I'm about to. I went a bad way and got spotted.
Oh, how close are they?
Very close.
Oh yeah, I might die trying to do it. I'm spotted and dead. Yep.
Oh.
That was a bummer. It was a really weird game. They did a really good job of just baiting us into them and then pushing out after our push was dead.
Yep. True facts.
It was really, I guess that was the right way to play that map for Southside, because it does feel like the north side has an advantage with the river bushes and like, was it the Bravo 9-0 area? Maybe Charlie 9-0. So they really, the team actually played that well. Usually the South team pushes too many tanks up the east side and they lose because they have a push disadvantage. And that team absolutely did not. They played that really well.
Wow! My face. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work very well for me. I love when my mouse tracker, like, kind of spazzes out. Because, like, the default is down, but when I, like, push forward, it, like, wigs out a little bit. Whee! Okay.
Lucky Wondering says, do you guys have any music playlists while playing tanks? Any standard songs? I gotta be honest, I've never gotten in the habit of listening to music while playing games. My brain can't really do it. My brain wants to focus on the music instead of the game. So usually when I'm playing games, I listen to nothing.
Alrighty. Anyways, that is just about the end of the stream. If you guys have any final questions, we will answer them as we close out. Thank you, Extremist Bass, for joining us. Otherwise, you know, read our lovely stuff in our nice little news ticker. The winning CC of our summer recruitment drive will get a Alienware computer with a Tobii eye tracker. Highway Rock, build a muscle car of your dreams. Missions end July 13th. New tanks in the Bond Shop for 2020-2021 ranked season, on track for the T-57 Heavy. You can get discounts on tanks leading up to it. We also have the Razer art contest. You guys can have your art put onto Razer products.
Please enter. Make art for the Razer art contest.
Yes.
If you are at all artistically inclined, even if you just like to take cool screenshots or other tank stuff, please do.
And then, obviously, I will email the winners of the Ontario Regiment Museum Tank Trek, Tank Trek contest. Otherwise, I believe that is basically it. We are going to be rating. Can you guess who we're rating? I'm gonna give you one guess, Cabbage.
Sorry, I was posting a link. Is it gonna be 13 Disciple?
Yeah, it is. All right.
All right. All right, folks. Have a great night. Thank you all for the kind words. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, safe, etc.
Yes.
And remember to tune in Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Time for the Late Night Tank Show.
Yeah, and hopefully I can get Domo Sapien with us on Thursday, so that way we can quell the masses. Otherwise, we will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you, folks.